everyone, and welcome to 600 Seconds. My name is Madeline and this is Marisa. Today our segment will be focusing on the exciting election that is unfolding before our eyes.
Our presidential candidates this year are Donald Trump from the Republican Party, Hillary Clinton from the Democratic Party, Jill Stein from the Green Party, and Gary Johnson from the Libertarian Party.
The first candidate we will be discussing is Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is a 68-year-old woman who was born in the state of Illinois. She attended Yale Law School and has had a lot of political experience, coming from being a Secretary of State and a state senator of New York. Hillary Clinton's running mate is Jim Kane. Mrs. Clinton is running on the Democratic platform. As the part of this platform, she wants to create new, stricter gun control measures, introduce comprehensive immigration reform, and tax the rich and give to the poor. This is going to be a very close debate. Now to you, Marisa.
Thanks, Madeline, for that important information. Now let's talk about Donald Trump from the Republican Party. Donald Trump is a 70-year-old from Queens, New York City. His family consists of his spouse, Melania Trump, and his 5 children. Donald Trump has no political experience whatsoever, which isn't the best. Donald Trump's point of view on immigration is to establish new immigration controls to boost wages and to make sure that open jobs are offered to American workers first. His view on gun control is if you see something, report it. He thinks guns should be given to only responsible, reliable people. His running mate, however, is Mike Pence, who is the governor of Indiana. Being the governor of Indiana allows him to have some political experience, which is good. Mike Pence also hosted a talk show called The Mike Pence Show. Now let's see how Donald Trump and his running mate do in the election.
Those were some interesting facts there, Madeline and Marisa. Now, some of you are wondering, how do I vote? Where can I vote, or can I even vote? Well, your questions will be answered now. Voting is important because it is a way to allow your voices to be heard and choose your future president. It is also your responsibility to vote. You must be 18 or older and be a resident of the United States. You must be registered too. You can register at the DMV or at the registrar's office by mail or online, but you have to be registered by October 17th, 22 days before the election. This year, Election Day is on November 8th. You should vote at a polling place that is given to you by mail. If you want to vote, you can't be convicted of a felony, not having your civil rights restored, been declared mentally ill, or not a citizen of the United States. There you have it. Now to Anisha.
Thank you, Monica. Those are fantastic points you brought up. Next, we will be diving into the topic of media and how it will affect this crucial election. We will also be questioning if the media brings enough attention to the most important issues in today's world. Media is all around us. We see it on our way to school and work, we watch it on the television, and we read it. Media can be a good thing, but it is almost always biased or impartial in some way. In this election, media plays a particularly important role in the circulation of information, as well as educating voters about critical issues that may affect our country and possibly the world. All types of mediums have propaganda and biases, but it is up to you to decide which sources to trust and which to disregard. To get a glimpse inside of what the general public thinks about this topic, we'll be taking an opinion from an unsuspecting voter off of the streets. Hello. We're going to interview you today about the media and how it affects our election.
Okay.
How do you think media has and will affect our election?
Well, it made me so it's good.
Oh, okay. What kind of topics should the media focus on during election time? Well, that voter did not give us an insight to her opinion, so we'll move on to somebody else. Hi, is it alright if we interview you about something about the media and the election?
Yeah, sure.
How do you think media affects the election?
I think it's a crucial way for all the platform of the candidates affect people in your decisions.
Great. What kind of topics should the media focus on in this election?
Topics that's in the political center, because that's what mostly important to all the voters.
Do you think the media is influential?
Yes, I think it is, because it's a great way for candidates to communicate their ideas and show what they have to be a president.
If media didn't exist, how do you think the election would be different?
Not a lot of people would be informed of their candidates, and they would make reckless decisions to who they should vote for their leader and president of this country.
Well, there you have it, folks. That's what the general public thinks.
Thank you, Anisha, for the fascinating information. Now we'll be talking about how crucial fundraising truly is for candidates in the upcoming presidential election. They help candidates get into the public's eye by giving them a chance to afford to advertise their campaign in many different ways. Some examples would be on newspapers that we read on a daily basis and media advertisements. They would also need to fund given to them from their supporters to afford whistle-stop tours, travel expenses, payroll, and appearances. This helps the candidates endorse their platform in a variety of different ways to increase the amount of supporters they have. Now that you know why fundraising is so important to candidates, let's look into our two major running candidates, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. The total amount of money Clinton has fundraised so far is around $6.1 million, while Trump only has raised $4.3 million. Now that's a lot of money, I do say myself, but so far Hillary is having a financial advantage over Trump.
That is it for our daily update on the presidential election.
We'll see you next time on 600 Seconds.